Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Christmas in July. Yeah, I'm doing some Christmas projects this month. I don't know that the whole month will be Christmas, but be watching. These you can make ahead of time, have things ready to go. And I love this time of year because I love stacking up stuff and getting it all ready to go because it puts a lot less pressure on me at Christmas time. So we are going to do some shaped cards. And this is the first one that I did. I love the dies that create this patchwork in the background. I'm going to show you a few tricks and tips also for using these. And I didn't put a sentiment because I don't know what I'm going to want to put in here, if I'm going to want to write my own. But this is the first one that I did. This one is done in cherry cobbler and shaded spruce, and then this is one of the other patchwork I did on here, and I did a little non-traditional, and I love this one. I think it turned out so pretty. I used a little bit of our gold thread and the little gold stars here, and I used on this one, I used the bubble bath in the Lost Lagoon for this one, and so that is that one. I also did not write in the inside of this, but this is using our countryside corner dies. So what I'm using for all of this, I'm going to just show you. This one I stamped and this one I didn't. I think I'm going to stamp the next one as well because I really liked the little bit of stamping around the edges. But we are going to be using quite a bit here. I'm using the countryside corners. That's the stamp set. And then it has the coordinating dies to go with it. And these are the dies. So we're using the largest and the second largest. This is for a little sentiment, and also this one here. But you see me use this. I did a 3D project with these as well. I love this set. It's really, really good. So that is it for the sentiments on here. I'm using the Hope and Peace. This one I believe is still in our annual catalog because it was from last year. And then just for the stars, I'm using the Give It a Whirl. And these are the stars that go with this. These I'm going to put it back because I already cut those for you. But it has a lot of extras, not just the dies for making the card, the spinner card. But look at it, has little clouds. It has this little piece here that all the stars and hearts. And it's just so good. I've been using a ton for all these little pieces. It even has some little arrows here. So that's what I'm using for the stars. And then I'm using the stitched rectangles, and that's just for the center piece right here. And I already cut out a large one and a small because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one. I am changing the colors. We're going to do it in real red this time and pool party. I just want to go a little non-traditional just to make it interesting. All right, so these are the dies that we're using. I already took out the one we're going to use. We're going to use the one that's made for this, but here's the dies, and these are called patchwork pieces dies. There's so much you can do with these, y'all, but we're going to use this one for this one. But look how pretty this one turned out. I love that background, and I thought the colors were perfect for this one. You could even use silver on this one. I thought about that, but I really love the gold. So I'm sticking with the gold. And I already ran through the real red, but I'm going to show you the little trick on keeping these together that I have so that it makes it so much easier to put it together. So we are going to run that one through. We are going to also run a piece of basic white. And it is going to be for this larger one because this is going to be the back of our little patchwork piece. And then these are from the stitched rectangle. I'll tell you the sizes I used for this. It's 2 by 3 1/4, and this one for the Merry Christmas is 1 1/2 by 3 1/2. Well, 3 1/4, the inside part. All right, so we're using this larger one is going to cut out our card. And let's stamp the card part first, and I'll tell you how we're going to do that. There's a few tips and tricks in this one. All right, let's get started here. So you're using a regular card base, so it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. I'm going to use the Stamparatus because it makes it so easy to line this up, and I already got it on here. And I think I'm going to use real red for this part. So I'm going to set this, I think right here is where I had it, but I'll double check it. Whoops. I want to make sure it's nice and straight. Yeah, I'm going to line it up to that line. I want this edge right here to be with this edge. So we are going to do it like that. I'll put another one on here so it doesn't move. And I'm going to grab the real red and we are going to ink this up. And it is going to stamp all of these, so don't worry about it. We're going to cover that. We're only going to see the outside part. So I'm going to use my little tool here. Alright, so there is our piece right there. You can even just use that and put a sentiment on it. It's really pretty. I need my little chamois though because I don't want to get this red ink all over everything. So I'm going to clean that off. These chamois last forever, by the way. I have it linked in the description. I'm only on my second one and I cut these up several times. You can cut them in pieces and use smaller pieces. It works really well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to line this up here with this. Make sure it's even, nice and even all the way around. I'm going to use some of my mint tape here to hold it down in place where I want it. So I'm going to put another piece to make sure. Alright, and this is right on the edge right here. But we are going to partial cut, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. Then we're going to cut these pieces out, and I'm going to show you the trick of keeping these pieces in order, and then we will be ready to go. Alright, so let's bring in the cut and emboss. I haven't brought this over here in a long time, y'all. So we are going to cut this first. Now what you're going to do, I'm going to do it this way, and you're just going to put your top plate up to where this edge is here on your die. You don't want it to go over, you want it to just be in front of that edge right there. Make sure it's nice and straight, and then you're just going to run that through. It's not going to cut the end because you're not cutting over it. It's over the card. Alright, so once we get this off, you're going to have to use your little snips to cut the rest of the edge off. But it's easy peasy. So let's get this off first. I'm going to grab my little snips and you're just going to clip this end right here. There's only a tiny, tiny bit that doesn't cut. Same on this side. And then you have your shaped card, just like that. Alright, now let me go ahead and show you, well, let's run this one through first, because we need that for the base of our, and this is the next smallest size to the card. And then I'll show you what I do for the other one. So here's our little piece we're going to use for the front. And now I'm going to show you what we do for this. And you can do the other one as well if you like the other shape better, the pierced, the patchwork. And I'm going to keep this intact here. And what I do is I'll just flip these over here like that. And you got it like that. Now, it's a good idea to keep these together. I'm just using some purple tape, and I'm just going to go diagonally across this. And let me cut this. So this is going to keep all of your pieces in order because, let me scoot this all out of the way. You want these to stay together pretty much. They don't. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want them to pretty much stay together because it's going to make it easier. And you can make 2 cards out of one of these because we are using like every other color. But see how it stays in order here? And if one comes off, it's no big deal. And then I'll get the real red one here, and I'll show you that one. So I got this one done the same. And I'm going to just keep them right there. I'm going to bring this piece in here, and we're going to put our patchwork together. So you're going to start off at the top here because you want it to, and I'm only going to glue up half at a time, and I'll add more glue as we go. So I'm going to take this top piece right here, and I'm going to just put it toward at the top here. Don't worry if you go over, it's fine. And so the next piece would be this, but I want this color, so I'll take that. This makes it super easy, y'all. Whoops. And then we're going to take this piece, and like I said, if you keep it all together, you can do your other one just as easy. And then this one goes here. Make sure they're all butted up together. And then we're going to take the next one, and we're just going to go around till we get the whole thing put on here. So here's that. And then I'm going to glue up the bottom part here. It's best to use wet glue for this. And we need red here. And then this one's next. Even if you don't keep the second part together all the way, it's okay because now you know where they're going to go. But it's nice if you could. Alright, so that one. I love putting it together too. It's just so pretty. This one's next. And this does take a bit of time, but it's so worth it. And then it's this one. And this will cover your whole piece. Yep. Got that end one end there. And then our little piece here. It fits right in there. So look how pretty that is. Alright, I'm going to try to keep these as together as possible so I can make another one, because you have enough to make 2 since you're alternating. Oops, that piece came up, lifted up. I'm going to put a little extra glue under that. I don't want that to come up. Now all you have to do is take your scissors. I'm going to use my large ones that'll go a little quicker, and just cut the back off, the back pieces. Just go along that die. Okay, so look at, there's our piece right there. Isn't that cute? This one looks like a candy, one of those little mint candies. Alright, so now we have our card base right here. We're going to attach that to here. That's how that's going to go. I don't know if I want to do it sideways like I did the other one, or if I want to do this one up and down. I'm going to look at my sentiments and see what I have here. Should I use some gold, our gold thread here on this one? I think I'm going to use some. I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't decided. I wanted to do something a little different on this one, but we may do it like the other one. Alright, by the way, if you are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share. And thank you to all of you who are sharing. I'm so grateful to you all. All right, and also, if you're new, I put an inspiration sheet on all my projects on my blog at stampingwithamore.com, and you can shop from my blog as well. All the supplies and everything are listed there. All right, so let's go ahead, and you can even pop this piece up right here. Let's see, what are we going to do? What sentiment are we going to use? Let me grab my sentiments real quick and see what I want to do. If I want to do the peace on earth, goodwill to men. If I want to do tidings of comfort and joy. Let's see what that one looks like. And if I have the right, if I have enough space on here to do this one. Yeah, I think I'll have just enough space for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. I'm going to grab my block here. And I think I'll do it in real red. I hope it fits good. I may use the gold, I may not, I don't know. I already did cut gold stars out, so. Yeah, it fits. Sorry about my dog. My husband decides to go out in the backyard and she has to go with him, and she makes it known. so sorry about that. Oh yeah, I like that. So we're gonna put this on with some dimensionals, but let me see, should I put this on with the gold? Because that's how I did this other one. I just put gold here and here. I just put some little, and then I use the stars on here. I'm definitely going to use the stars. I really like the gold with the color on here. It makes it more festive. So let me grab all those stars. All right, let's see, what do we want to do here? We can even make like a bow out of this, or we can tie this around the bottom here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do something a little bit different. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus here, and we're gonna tie it around the bottom just to give it a little bit different. Something, oops, I didn't make that one long enough though. Let me see. Let me grab another piece. Hopefully I cut it long enough this time. We'll just put that on here. Just to give you a different idea. You can do so much. Let's do it 3 times. Yeah, I got plenty this time. And I'm not doing it straight, I'm just doing it a little bit different. You can do how you like it. I'm going to get my dimensionals and we're going to add that to the front here. And then we'll add some stars. I don't know where we're going to put the stars on this one, but we'll figure something out. I don't know, as you're going, your mind just can go a mile a minute. It's so pretty. I love that. So do we want to put a star like here? I'm going to put a star there. So I'm going to use some glue on this one. I'm going to put 1 star there. Do we want to put any more? You can even use a dimensional on this. It might stay a little bit better. I want to put one up here. Let's use a little one maybe. Do you like how I'm thinking this out as I'm going? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put one here and then a little one right there. It just makes it a little bit more festive. That's all we're going to do on that one. Isn't it cute though? Look how cute that is. These are so fun, y'all. You have to give them a try. They're really, really fun to make. And these patchwork dies are just perfect. Here's my July host code. If you'd like to place an order, I'd appreciate if you use the host code. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. See you later. Bye.